long last they have reached this stage, because now it seems to hint that all of the despair will now clash together with the hope. So who will win in the end? Well, the heroes have to win. And I still have no idea how the ships just suddenly found everyone. However, the Straw Hats pirates have for some reason beginning to notice the ships have caught up to Bears, who is in the Cocoa Island, and yes, there will definitely be carnage soon. There is only one group of people missing, and something tells me we will see them soon. Yes, this is the One Piece chapter 886, and I am the Anime fan. First off, no cover photos, only the Straw Hat Pirates having fun bouncing on clouds and doing, well, stuff. Stuff like that. Either way, the kick, no, not the kick. The cake is presented, a giant one, where they're trying to get it to the place. Sanji is disguised, because, well, he cannot be recognized. Unfortunately, though, when Owen sees everything else, he let Pudding pass. However, he immediately grabs Chiffon on the account for the fact that he may allow the cake to pass. And Pudding says is okay. However, Chiffon, even though she may have helped bake the cake, Chiffon still, according to Owen, was a part of the assassination plot of the Queen. So, well, no, I really hate Owen even more than before. The fact that it says for me to have to use my own hands on my younger sister. I mean, something tells me this is not the first time you have. I mean, this also further just shows that Owen is someone who's very loyal to his family's cause, especially since others have been hinted of being very forgiving. And even Pudding said that she would use force, Chiffon to do that, so I'm just saying, I'm a bit strange about that. So, well, Pound, who sees this, immediately charges against Owen. However, now apparently, and it's here that Chiffon actually says a line that confirms one thing. As soon as she sees Pound, she just says, "Who?" or something like that. Who is that? Or maybe who is that? This confirms the one thing that has been hinted at, that no father. I mean, I know this was basically already confirmed, but this is just further confirmation that the fathers are practically non-existent in their family lives. I mean, what are you gonna say? They all said that the fathers were outsiders, but no, yeah, I know, but hear me out. It appears Chiffon didn't even know she had a father, nor the fact of who her father was. That means that that not a single father is acknowledged completely by the family, meaning that they don't even know who their fathers are, or they don't even care about it. The fact that Pound saw Chiffon and Lola as babies is even a miracle in itself, because this seems to imply that they haven't even seen him at all. So why could Chiffon do that? I mean, Pound do that. However, it's here that finally, Oda gives Sanji one badass scene. Just how much do you have to make me wait, Oda? Give me a badass Sanji fights that he can win. Because I have a feeling this is just merely a throw the bone moment to Sanji fans, saying like, okay, Sanji did this, but don't get carried away. As soon as Pound appears, Oven gets distracted. With that, Sanji uses his flash step that is so freaking fast and delivers a powerful kick. Note, this is not even in Diablo Jumbo, at least what it doesn't look like. However, the cracks on that kick though seems to imply that it may be Buzo Haki. However, his kick is not black for some reason, so either way, what I'm saying is he does this so fast and grabs Chiffon that no one actually sees it. And Oven then punches Pound away, thinking that may have been wondering it was him. Unfortunately, he then cuts up to the bag again and takes Chiffon again and calls the And the port calls, and apparently the fleet have now reached Beige, who is soon to Kako Island, which for him is, you know, a perfect moment. In that moment, he connects to the speakers and tells to Beige that he has now his faithful wife, as well as he's a man who is faithful to the law. And he mentions he is not lenient to anyone who is his sister. So he's telling Beige to surrender himself at the port, and maybe she'll spare her. However, Chiffon tells them to please do not save me, cause my mama have never hated the. Mama have never loved me, and you are my only family. It's pretty touching, though, that every single one of the fire tank pirates have loved Chiffon. I'm a bit curious. How come someone as cold-hearted as Beige fell for Chiffon? Chiffon is kind-hearted, unlike many of the Charlotte family, but I'm still kind of surprised that a man that always goes for a plan is so cold-hearted. Possibly could have been so kind to anyone else. Maybe that's why Chiffon truly fell in love with her, because he was the first one to show her genuine kindness. So he says he will disembark, so don't lay a finger on Chiffon anymore. However, as soon as he nearly disembarks, he shoots a powerful cannon right at Owen's face. Of course, that doesn't knock him out, but it does knock him back. He does that with perfect accuracy, even with his own gun, as he says to his son, this is how Papa's way of living. So, with that, the fleet of the you-know-what are here, as well as Beige, and Owen is getting up and now pissed than ever. And also the Thousand Sunny is apparently seeing shadows of several ships, meaning that they will now also get into fights. And it's here that Carrot says something very interesting that has always been foreshadowed a lot, but yet confirmed. She's saying, I wonder if it's a full moon tonight. Because there have been some foreshadowing hints that the minks have a connection to the moon. Especially when Wanda said, be happy that it's not a full moon out, and at least it's not a full moon today. So what is it with the full moon that affects the mink? Are you telling me that their fighting powers hits the peak at that time? We cannot forget that Inuarashi once said that the minks have a triumph card, so I'm just wondering, is the moon the triumph card, or is there something else? Either way, if this seems to imply, there's a lot of people who do not say that Carrot have it in her. And I have to agree, they're right. But mostly because Oda will always waste his female characters that have potential. However, with her saying this line, are you saying that there's maybe a possibility that we're gonna see Carrot's true fighting ability? Maybe even fighting a Sweet Commander? After all, if the fleet is there, who knows? Elsewhere, we see many different islands, the Ship's Town and many others, as it seems that Luffy has run from place to place while he has, rested. He is in a town where Brule just says that if you want to escape, you can just go to Kako Island because overheard. Luffy, on the other hand, begins to ponder about everything. And here he actually confirms that Haki, even Kamboshan Haki, will weaken if it's used too much. However, Luffy is a stubborn guy, He wants to defeat a guy at the top. Otherwise, he cannot become stronger. And we finally get to the one thing about this chapter that becomes the most exciting, except, of course, Sanji kicking away Owen. And that is the fact that we see a brief flashback with Leiling saying that he may have trained him. However, true Haki that becomes strong only blooms in extreme situations in real fights. With stronger enemies, you will become stronger. And after all, Haki is willpower, meaning that if you face a stronger opponent, you have to have willpower in order to defeat them. Meaning Haki can become stronger. And it also means that that Luffy have potential to level up even more. And he stubbornly says that he wonders if he can also see a glimpse of the future. Because he wants to surpass him. He wants to defeat the man with a 100 berry bounty on him. He wants to surpass that guy at full power. Now, if he can, that's the bigger question. And Haki, we still haven't gotten extremely much reveal about Haki, other than the fact of the 3 different Hakis and how you do that. And Haki potential can get strong. But now it's confirmed that Haki can evolve and get stronger. It's also still not explained what this Buzo Haki, Black Buzo really is. So yeah, Luffy may very well take a level of badass in Haki development here. And I think that is one of the keys in order to become strong to defeat a Yonko. The fact that he wants to defeat Katakuri at his full power is also, once again, a little bit of a Luffy's stubborn moment. Because again, Luffy do not want to win on a technicality. He wants to surpass the strong, so he can prove that he is stronger and protect his crew. The only question is, can he catch a glimpse of the future? Or can he evolve his Buzo Haki? Technically, his Buzo Haki evolves greatly in Gear 4th. It's only very strong side effects. So yeah, the carnage begins now. The only guests that are left are the German 66. So, well, now what would happen? No idea. I just hope Sanji will get a badass fighting moment. But they need to get the cake to the ship, and something tells me that is not gonna be easy. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.